Me and my husband role play. He's the Maytag for family. So, yeah, I'm a little off right for a second. I gotta do that. Honey, you can fix my tongue. You know what, I'm like, really, this is like a big deal. I know it's not prime time for real people, but for comics, like 6:30 on a Saturday night, this is my New Year's Eve. Oh my goodness, and then I was like, oh, what a big deal. I have so many friends that came out to see me, and my friend came from like South Carolina. People were like, oh, where do you want to hear from anywhere? People like a story, and she's like, South Carolina, and I just learned the other day, her flight from South Carolina cost less what it cost me to park 2 nights in Manhattan. So for $108, she got the vacation. So, oh my goodness. But you know what, I'm out, I'm dressed up, I'm wearing boots, I'm wearing blazers. It's the fall, my hot new boots. No, it's the fall, it's winter, so I can cover up. I'm more a fall girl, you know, my good American blazer. I felt bad for Khloe Kardashian, you know, the other sister. They don't even make enough money, so I was like, I should help her out. So, get some money in a Kardashian's pot, you know. You go, Khloe, you go. You'll catch up to Kyliner one day. You know, the fall's better for me, because, you know, it was hot girl summer. It really wasn't my thing. You know, I kind of think I had fat girl summer. You know, I tried it. You know, I didn't think I was having it. Except I went and got some ice cream the other day at the ice cream truck. It was summer, and the ice cream man was like, "You again." I was like, "Did the ice cream man just fat shame me?" And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm in my office, COVID in my house, and then you like play that cock tease music. You're gonna lure me out of my house. You park in front of my house every day at the same time. You're like the Pied Piper of chunky kids. And then when I get to the with money, because everyone else is paying with sticky change, and he's like, you again?" Fuck yourself, Mr. Softy. And that's why I needed a brown bonnet with No, but oh my God, the fat girl summer, the hot girl summer. And then it's like, there was a lot to do in COVID. You know, I was home, I had all these, I was gonna make bread. Oh my God, I had all these plans of things I was gonna do. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna clean my closet. I'm gonna tackle my closet. So I started people, my mom's like, do you want me to get it with Big Brothers and Salvation Army? I'm like, Mom, this stuff in my closet's not really for the Salvation Army. You know, I realized I had 30-year accumulation of sex toys at the bottom of my closet. I know, I'm not proud. And, I don't know. I think I just bought a lot of sex toys over the years, and in all honesty, I was embarrassed to throw them away. You know, I didn't feel right throwing them away because, you know, you got to go green, you got to go plastic, throw it in there. So, like, the garbage man was going to roll up one day on the blue bin, and there's all my sex shit falling out of the bin. You know, it's like nipple clamps, anal beads, Toro, bull. I would die of embarrassment, like die. I could just see it in Newsday. Lady perv dies of embarrassment. She leaves behind a husband, 2 children, and a 30-year collection of shame. But you know what? I mean, like, I started to look at this stuff. Some of it I had to dust off, I'll admit. You know, I was with another friend of mine the other day, and he was like, really? He was like, you do that for a bit, right? You don't really have that. And I was like, yeah, I did. He was like, nipple clamps? He's like, what was up with that? I go, well, to quote the great Rick James, cocaine. It's a hell of a drug. Now that I'm sober, I look at this stuff with disgust, so I'm like, all right, I gotta get rid of it. And the reason I keep tripping is because I'm fucking blind with the lights, so everyone's curious. I'm sorry. I knew. No, so it's, okay, Rick James, next. And it goes, the old stuff. I gotta get rid of the old stuff. So I started looking. I'm going through the bin, and there's like, I got the Tiffany. That's the Tiffany is the I think I'm alone now dildo. So the Tiffany. Okay, so it's old. But I had everybody young in here. That was a girl that sang in malls in the 80s. So it's, she had a line of dildos. And the dildos, they took 8D batteries. So they weighed like 12 pounds. So if you're gonna line it up with the man on the boat, like you got like carpal tunnel. So now I'm like leaving my house with like a wrist guard. My father's like, "You're going bowling?" I'm like, "No, Dad, I'm not." Then I had the desperately eating Susan. That was my that was the Madonna phase, you know. You know, like a virgin. You know, the best one about, you know, I was vintage. It was like my trip down like memory lane, and it was the White Snake, the granddaddy. You know, when you got right to where you wanted to go, and we go, here I go again on my own. You know, I mean, listen, I made peace with them. I said goodbye, but you know, the technology is old. It's like trying to explain to a kid like a VCR and a Betamax, laser disc. I have a new one now. It's called the Unbreakable Kimmy Licks. Kimmy Licks is USB charged, voice activated. It has the lights, like the kids will keep in the bedrooms and the dorms, and the only good part of it, because it's voice activated, I just go, "Hey Alexa, flick my bean." And it works. But I don't know, I sound like a pervert. I mean, my husband, I'm not a pervert. Clearly, after 30 years of the same dick, I'm not a pervert. I try to explain it, I go, I think I'm just a sexual being. And, you know, I think my grandmother was a sexual being, and stick with me on this one. So Rose, the code operator, she used to say things, and I was trying to explain, back in the day, everyone's all progressed, so you want to fuck this, what do you think? They used to say like very, like a lot of innuendo, it was all about the innuendo, and my grandmother would say, I want to take him out of bed for eating crackers. And I was like, I think in 2021, Brent was like, I'm thirsty. You know, I'll leave you with this one. Brent was like, oh, he could put his shoes under my bed. And, you know, I think about it now, and I'm like, I think Grandma Like the Dick is really my takeaway. But yeah, listen, the reason I had all those sex toys, my first boyfriend was, he was an ophthalmologist. The only problem, he's a really nice guy, you know, Jewish kids, paid for everything, it was the best thing, but we'd go on dates, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sleep with you, and we'd get in bed, and they'd be like, position 1 or position 2? Wait, can you go back? Better now or better still? So we broke up, he started poofing stuff in my eye. And he claimed it was there, but I don't think it was there. So,
give it up for Lord Patton.